Well, hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to another voice teacher reaction video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all my subscribers, all your amazing comments, suggestions, support. I really appreciate it. Just passed 14,000 views just a little while ago, which is really cool. Far from the 200 I had 3 months ago. So thank you so much for your support. This is really fun. Anyway, I'm really excited about this one. It's another Nightwish song, but this one is featuring Marco Hietala. I'm not sure if I'm saying his last name right. I've never heard it pronounced, but I'm doing the best I can. But so many of you have suggested this because I have been raving about how much I love this guy's voice and his talent. And so a lot of you suggested The Islander, which I'm about to dig into and very excited to do that. Apparently this is kind of his song. And so, yeah, this is going to be really fun. I love his voice. I love his talent. And so, yeah, so this is going to be, I'm really excited about doing this. So let's do it. Anyway, hey, I'm Mike Goodrich, creator of the Inner Singer podcast, the Inner Singer singing programs, all things Inner Singer. And I am thrilled to be back here doing this. And without further ado, I did want to ask you all, honestly, I've had a million comments. Not quite a million, but I'm so grateful for all of them, which I don't actually honestly get to be even able to read all of them because there's so many. But I had one comment about my camera, and I've had another really good buddy of mine that can't stand my camera. And so I wanted to ask you honestly if the video quality is annoying to any of you. I actually filmed this for convenience sake because I have very limited time to do these. So I have limited time for editing. So for convenience sake, I do them with a Logitech C920 webcam that goes right into a program called ScreenFlow. It saves me a tremendous amount of time, but if the quality is not up to what you would want, if the quality is just, if it's not really great and it's distracting, then please let me know in the comments and I'll figure out something else. My buddy's been driving me nuts about it, so I just want to make sure that it's not annoying to anybody else. And if it is, just let me know. And I'll do my best to up my game with the video quality. Okay, having said that, let's jump right in. It's going to be really cool. I'm excited. Here we go.
Joo, kyllä tää näyttää aika viihdyttävältä. Marko, kuka? Okei, joka tapauksessa tää on vakava tilanne. Täällä on 20 000 ihmistä ja risat. Ja sitten tässä on yksi mies ja kitara. No muut kurjat luikerot veti itsensä tuonne taaksepäin ja jättää minut tänne viihdyttämään itsekseen tällaista laumaa. Paras keksiä jotain. Vai? Okei, näin se menee. A gnomon by a seashore at the end of day gazes the horizon with sea wind in his face. Tempest tossed island, seasons all the same. Anchorage and painted and a ship without a name. Sea without a shore for the vanished one unheard. Lightens the beacon light at the end of the world, showing their way, lighting hope in their hearts. Once in their travels go what from afar. Eli jos mä soitan sen kertosäkeen, niin te varmaan laulatte mukana. Laulatte? Okei, sit se vedetään. This is for long forgotten light at the end of the world. Horizon crying the tears he left behind long ago. albatrosses flying, making him daydream. Time before he became one of the world's unseen. Princess in the tower, children in the fields. Life gave him it all, and now I know the universe. Now his love's a memory, ghost in the fog. Sets the sails from last and saying farewell to the world. Anchor to the water, see it far below. Rustle in his feet and a smile beneath his brow. This is for long forgotten, light at the end of the world. Horizon crying, the tears he left behind long ago. So long ago. So long
I'm just going to stop it here. As you can tell, these songs are so hard for me to stop. But I just feel like you're watching the video. I should be saying something, right? But I got to tell you, this is some of the hardest stuff for me to stop ever. But so I'll stop. I'll say something. I'll try and sound intelligent in some regard. But I got to tell you, I really love this guy. I love this music. I love the influence of folk, of Celtic-ish, not, but sort of. I don't know, but there's something, and I love everything about this guy's voice. I love the colors that he sings with. I love the fact that he goes down and gets that kind of cool thing going on in his chest voice. And I love the fact that he just kind of lilts, and he's got so many colors, so many, strength and power but ease. And I love Marco's vibrato. He just spins. It's not weighty. It just spins. And I love the storyteller he is. And I got to tell you, as a performer myself, although I haven't performed in some time, I'm always really impressed and kind of blown away by a guy who can come out, sit in the middle of 20,000 people there with a guitar and suck everybody in to the story. So marvelous voice, marvelous performer, marvelous storyteller, and really cool that Flora Jensen came in. So anyway, let's get on with this. This is really seriously awesome. I'm loving this. I love music like this, and such a change from their other stuff, but so cool. Could this guy sing any easier? I mean, he's up on A flat 4. And it just looks like he's talking. And the notes are just spinning and they come out so beautifully and easily. Man, I just love that. I just love that. And A flat 4 and such a strong, when I do things like this and I watch these, I really want to give you things that as some of you are, probably many of you are singers, things that you can take away. But by the same token, I'm often reminded being a vocal coach for the last 30 years, I would go to a show, a Broadway show, a concert, something like that, and I'd go with friends. Or my wife and I would go with friends. And invariably, the question I always get asked, we'll go with singer friends because we hang out with singers, right? And somebody will say to me, well, what do you think about this such and such singer? Was he a little flat once in a while, or was she a little this, or he a little that, or whatever? And I know that they're trying to show me that they know stuff and that they noticed this, and they want to get my ideas and opinion about it. The funny thing is, when I'm a fan, when I'm at a show, I completely turn off that side of me, and I just like revel in it, and I enjoy it, and I'm moved, and it's awesome. And that's what I'm doing here. And yet I'm very conscious of the fact that I want to give you some vocal and artistic takeaways that you can use, kind of explain what all these wonderful performers are doing that I react to and analyze. And I don't like the word analyze, but anyway, deconstruct what they're doing. But by the same token, there's a part of me that just wants to sit here and watch this song and not do that. But I do want to do it because I feel that it's a good thing to do for you that are singers out there. But just know that when I watch things, I don't watch them with a critical eye. I watch them like a fan. I'm watching this guy. I mean, who you got to criticize? How are you going to criticize this guy anyway? I mean, I can't find anything wrong with him. So it's awesome. So anyway, I don't like to break it down to like technique when I'm actually being moved. And then I stop and I say, well, he's actually singing in his mix on this A flat 4 and it's spinning and it's great and his vibrato is perfect and all these wonderful things. That all is true. It's kind of not where my head is, but there, I said it. So for those of you who want to sound like Marco, or not sound like Marco, but do what Marco's doing, that's what he's doing. He's on an A flat 4. He's in his mix. It's not yelled chest. His vowels are beautiful. Look at his mouth. It just looks like he's talking. He's got none of this going. There's none of that going. It's just as if he's just talking like I'm talking right now, and yet he's up here. Okay, enough said.
Oh, yeah. So long ago, so long ago, so long ago.
Oh my God. Okay, let's there we go. I paused it. Well, you probably don't want to look at this, so, well, I'll get it off in the editing. Oh my God. Okay, that was awesome. So, completely loved that. And, one of the fun things about that was to watch her, Floriansen. She looked like she was having so much fun, as did Marco. But, when she's singing background and supporting in that song and and sounded so gorgeous up there. She's on a C5. Doesn't even sound like that it's anywhere near on a C5. Just the vowels are just so perfect. And going back to Marco for a second when he's up on that G on an O, and then he goes up to the ooh, oh, octave up, of course. And it's just like absolutely gorgeous, friggin' perfect singing. And then he goes back to that same B flat 4 with this kind of rock belt with a broader sound that really gets that in it, you know, that I can't do. I can do the pure, but I can't do the grit. I'm jealous of that. But the only way I've ever done grit is accidentally. So anyway, but man, oh man, and then what he does at the end, I mean, I was trying to figure out how I didn't want to stop the video, but I mean, I know he's up there above C5. It's not like it got up to an E flat or somewhere up there. I'll go back and check it out. I want to do that while you're on right now, but I mean, somewhere in the awesome rock stratosphere, which was very cool. Anyway, totally loved that. I mean, I just love that kind of music anyway. And what an amazing break in the action that must be in a Nightwish concert, to have all this symphonic metal going on, and then to have this like a pin spot number, you know, it's just all the attention right there, very acoustic and beautiful. And so anyway, so I can't say enough about how much I like that. Thank you, or actually loved it. Thank you for recommending that, all you folks out there who did that. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. So if you would like to subscribe, that would be seriously awesome. I would love that. I had a lot of subscribers pouring in lately. It's really, really cool. I'm loving it. I'm really grateful as well. I've got a really cool video series that you might want to check out if you are a singer. It's 3 really great videos. I can hardly do this 3. My thumb gets stuck now. 3 really great videos. One on technique, one on vowels. Marco's vowels are unbelievable, as we talked about. Vibrato was gorgeous, too. I just love that. One is on singing in the brain. Because, you know, to go out there and sit down with an acoustic guitar in front of 20,000 people, you got to be wired right. You know, you've got to have the confidence. You've got to know what you're doing. You've got to be, you can't be all freaked out. So this is singing in the brain is a really, really great. I studied a lot of layman's neuroscience, just so I could kind of help singers on that aspect as well. And then there's a great video on authentic performance too. So anyway, check those out if you're interested. I've got a great ebook on the difference between mixing and belting, the 5 biggest mistakes singers make while singing in their mix or belting, and how you can avoid them. And check that out too if you're a singer and you want to know what this whole mixing belting thing's about. Marco does that so beautifully. It was mixing and belting, the same darn thing. I love it. It's awesome. And what else? Oh yeah, subscribe. I already said that. Subscribe if you like. I would love that. And hit the bell for notifications. Comment. I love your comments. I mean, just keep them coming. It really is informative to me, and it's supportive, and tells me what to do. And so then I know what to do next. And so like if you loved it, or like if you liked it. Love if you loved it. I don't know, whatever. It's cool. And there are videos floating around here that go watch, and there you go. This is probably a much longer video than I intended on making, but they usually are. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.